Welcome everybody to Hell, Fire and Brimstone. I've got two guests with me today, and please introduce yourself, guys.
Well, hello guys, it is BboyHowey here. Hope you're all having a good day, and it's good to be on your show, Kane.
Cheers.
Yep, same. This is Bakerman2ify, and it's great to be finally on your show, Kane.
Thank you very much, guys. Alright, in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about pushed superstars, who we think should be pushed, obviously, and superstars that need to be fired right now. Alright, does anyone want to say who they think should be pushed?
Yeah, I suppose I'll go with who should be pushed, I guess, if you like.
Okay, go for it, Ben.
Alright, well, firstly, I'd like to say, what's his name? Mr. Perfect Son, Joe Hennig, Michael McGillicuddy. I'd like him to get pushed as a singles competitor, as I think this Nexus group is actually holding him back the most out of everyone. He's got so much potential. He's already about 30 years old. He's great in the ring. He's very similar to his dad. Maybe not at his dad's level, but if they could repackage him with a newer gimmick, a gimmick that could elevate his mic skills and character, perhaps he should get a push. That's just one. And another one is Ted DiBiase. I think Ted DiBiase should be himself, and have another gimmick change of some sort, or have his brother come in to help him, on the mic, or someone to help him on the mic.
Here's something to say. I'd love Brett DiBiase to come into the wrestling business to help him out.
Team Husky Harris with him, it would be like having the $1 Million Corporation again.
Yeah.
He's the son of IRS. So that's just another one. And third one, this guy's probably one of my favourite wrestlers of today, and that's Tyson Kidd, aka Theodore Wilson, which is his real name. He's a great in-ring competitor. He's got to be one of the best wrestlers around today. He's extremely technical, very small jack guy, but at the end of the day, he can still get it done in the ring, and he's great as a heel when they don't seem to push him.
Well, exactly as you're saying there, Ben, with Edge gone now, maybe a fellow Canadian could come up the ranks.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Perhaps you could put in a good word for him, like Brett did to Edge, so it could be like passing the torch in that sense. But my other one is Zack Ryder, that's number 4. It's just so obvious. He's got too much talent, really, to not push. If they released him, dropped the ball with him, that would be a lot of money they're losing out on. Not only for the payout clause, but he's a great merchandise seller, and his shirt isn't even very good that sells, but that sells out like mad. And he's great in the ring. We saw him in the Edgeheads teaming with Kurt Hawkins. But he's got it all, really. He's got like the size and everything, like the mic skills. And my other one actually is his former partner, Kurt Hawkins. He's also great in the ring. I'd say, in my opinion, he's a little bit better than Zack Ryder in the ring, but he's not as charismatic. Okay. So I just love him to get a push. That's my 5.
Alright, I'll go next if that's alright, Will.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Alright, hey everybody, guys. My first person, as Ben has already said, is Zack Ryder. Woo woo woo, you know it. Zack Ryder is one of my favourite superstars today. Even though he's not a main eventer, he's still talented. Everybody says, like John Cena, Triple H, The Undertaker, they've all said he's a decent wrestling competitor. With because if you've noticed on YouTube, he's got a channel called Long IZ, I think it is.
Long Island, I see true story. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ben. And he's got a new bodyguard named the Big O. With that, I think if they bring in the Big O, they could make Zack Ryder one of the most menacing in-ring competitors, which would be very good for his career.
What about using Scott Stanford as a manager?
And Scott Stanford, just coming on to that.
He's great on the mic. If he's a great commentator, he'd be great on the mic, wouldn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's all I can really say about that. But my second one is Chris Masters. Now, Chris Masters, I've heard he's meant to be getting a big push soon, and hopefully he does, because if you've noticed on Superstars, he's had some very, very good matches with Tyler Rex.
I remember watching one that he had one with Darren Young on there, and
I
thought that really
and that was really good as well. So there's something you got with Chris Masters. He could be a good mid card, and he could be an alright main eventer, but I don't think he will never be a main eventer.
Don't forget, he's only 27 years old.
Yeah, 27's a decent age to still be a wrestler. Well, not a wrestler, it's basically entertainer.
Still young, yeah.
Yeah. My third one is Tyler Rex. Tyler Rex is the most destructive entertainer and superstar in that wrestling business. With that he's got so many decent moves like the Burning Hammer, which it kind of must kill. I know it's all scripted and stuff, but that must hurt so much.
Yeah,
he could be a decent mid carder, to be honest, couldn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why he's a low carder. That's just pathetic.
Mm.
Why?
Who else? And my fourth one would be Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel. I know people are going to hate on me for this, but Justin Gabriel is one of the most high-flyingest wrestlers since coming in. He's one decent technician. He's pretty much high flyer. He's fast. He's got good skills. He's even got good mic skills, ain't he?
He's got alright mic skills.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Sean Waltman, X-Pac. He's got literally the same moveset apart from the 450.
Yeah.
Much the same moveset.
And then with Heath Slater, the one man cock man baby, yeah. Yeah, with Heath Slater, hopefully he gets like a little push. I want him to be like a mid carder, like with Justin Gabriel, because it looks like the core's going to be breaking up soon with Big Zeke gone, kind of.
Yeah.
So that's kind of another one. And my last one would be Sin Cara, which is everyone knows he's being hated at the moment for his botching of his entrance and stuff. Yeah. But he's pretty much decent. He's kind of like one of the most entertaining high flyers now, so he deserves a push. That's my 5 guys. I'm sorry I couldn't really say much about it, but next is Will, guys.
Alright. Hi guys, it's Bakerman2ify, and the first guy I want to talk about is the chosen one, Drew McIntyre. Now I know he's gone really down in the ranks recently with the whole storyline he had with Kelly, which was a total wrong thing for him to do, because he's a great heel. You got to keep him heel. Don't let him go face, because when he's heel and you play the slow intro, if you agree with me guys, the slow intro, the amount of heat he gets when he even just walking down to the ring. What do you think?
Pretty much good.
Yeah,
I think it might be piped, to be honest, but nevertheless, it still sounds like he's got heat.
Oh no, as well. Do you remember back to the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
How intense was he in that SmackDown?
Oh, he nearly killed Mysterio.
I know. I just he owned that.
Why couldn't that happen, Ben?
Sorry.
Ray Mysterio getting killed.
I know. How can you go from the main event of Elimination Chamber to being not even being on WrestleMania card? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So he really needs a second guy I want to talk to. You okay, guys?
Yeah, carry on.
Excuse me, the phone rang.
Right.
Okay.
Second guy I want to talk about is Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Now, just because I think he gets the next push to the main event. Now he's lost the US title. I think they should just all forget about that feud and put him in the main event card now, because I would definitely pick Daniel Bryan over R-Truth any day. Plus one, he's got a feud. He can have a feud with the Miz because he's got history there with the Miz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a feud with most guys on there. He can put over anyone. He can put over anyone in a match.
Yeah, definitely. But he's now going to be a jobber, I reckon, because he's been put in the Apple. Now that's the stupidest thing ever done.
I think that was one. I think that was just a one-night thing.
Oh, if it isn't, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, I think it was only a one-night thing. But yeah, I think Daniel Bryan should get a really big push as well.
Who's your next one, Will?
Next one that I can think of at the moment is going to have to be Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, I think this is just for a main event push, because I think when he's been brought back onto Raw, he's been really in the mid card, just having singles matches with John Morrison.
Yeah.
And, he still needs to keep Vicky Guerrero, because she's the one-man heat machine. She can bring so much heat to one guy, and you need to keep Dolph as a heel. He's absolutely great as a heel, and he's starting to get a lot better in the mic now as well. And I think he can put on great matches as well. I think it's obviously his move with where he throws the back to the what's it called, guys?
The zigzag.
It's a reverse.
Zigzag.
Oh, as he does a reverse T-bone suplex
Yeah.
as well, which is nice.
Zigzag. I think that one obviously makes him go there. I just think he just puts on a great show and everything for the actual wrestling matches. He can actually work well. I remember the best match I think I saw him in was when Shelton Benjamin was still in WWE, and them two put on an absolute great match that I saw in the world. I just think he's ready for the main event scene as well.
Well, he is a one-time world champion, so there you go.
Yeah, but that didn't really count.
It did. Actually, it actually did count.
I know it counts, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
He needs an actual reign as a world.
So who's your fourth one?
The fourth one that I can think of at the moment is going to be now. What's Ezekiel Jackson's gone solo.
Yep.
I really think he could be the next real big man.
Do you reckon? Like basically like a slimmer Mark Henry, basically.
Like a Mark Henry, yeah.
Yeah, but slimmer.
Well, slimmer, yeah, but obviously he's more like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Like his athleticism and stuff like that.
Definitely.
That's why I think he can definitely go to the main one. It'd definitely be a main event. Obviously his theme music as well. I love it. Okay, and finally, fifth pick, I'm going to pick, and you may not agree with me these guys, but Darren Young.
Darren Young, yeah.
After NXT, and I'll say this for one reason. When he was in Nexus, I don't think he could wrestle for shit. But,
no.
But when he went on Superstars and he started matches with William Regal, and like I say, Chris Masters.
He teamed with D.H. Smith as well.
Yeah. I just think he got a lot better as a wrestler, and he started putting on really, really good matches, and he's become a lot more intense in his matches. If you agree with me, but yeah, after NXT, if he doesn't win it, he needs to go back on Raw and at least get a mid card push. Because if he gets some exposure on Raw, I think he can actually show what he can do.
Yeah.
If he can show what he can do, he can actually really, really bring it on and be a really good guy. And obviously, in a couple of years' time, if he's shown what he can do, if he could get to the main event.
Yeah.
They're my 5 guys.
Alright, guys, we're going to have to stop this video here. We're going to do a second part in about 5 minutes. And we're going to carry on with the who we think should be fired. Okay, guys, well, see you in a couple of minutes.